Wow, you got me flowers?
Romance and comedy mix once again in the new Lancelot Odua-Imasuen directed movie Lovebirds. Shot in the United States of America on a moderate budget, the six-man, one-location movie weekly follows the chain of events that ensued when a young girl falls in love with a family friend only to find out that her parent disapproves of the union.
Iyke. So you're finally home?
Oh yeah, Mom, you know, I can't turn down my favorite rice, you know.
Whose bag is that? I've never seen that one.
I gave one of my friends, one of my girlfriends, a ride home, and she left it in my car, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, okay. Hey, let me come and help you with this.
No, Mom, look, your show's about to start.
Piggy, don't forget, let me go and watch my show.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
The lead characters are driven by screen novice and upstart, Cyril Kaptka and Felix Omozusi respectively. Putting these big roles at the feet of newbies was a bold move the director and producer is now proud of.
Baby, I think I found a way out.
The only way out is the window, and we're on the 3rd floor. You'll break your neck.
6 casts, 6 live casts, 1 voice, 1 location. And like I asked the press guys that came, nobody was bored from the beginning to the end. That was what I wanted to achieve. And we are happy that we did. And for new chaps that had not acted before, the lady has never acted before. This is her first dramatic appearance ever in her life. The guy, yes, well, done some web stuff here and there. For them to hold their own amidst these artistic Gangatuans, Jimai, Stella Damasus, Joseph Benjamin, wow. This is what I call concentration and a bit of environmental difference. The society, they are growing where they live and us here. So that's part of the stuff we're talking about. They delivered impeccably, and I feel very proud of what these two Felix Omozusi and Cyril Kaptka.
Lovebirds brings back 2 old Nollywood faces, Stella Damasus and Iyke, alongside another acclaimed actor, Joseph Benjamin. Iyke, with a reputation of being Nollywood's bad boy, returns to the screens for feature movie in a comic role. He plays an eligible, worthy suitor that is having a hard time dealing with having his proposition rejected.
The man, whoever I marry, he's gonna at least get down on his knees.
No, why would I get down on my knees with shoes like this? Can she see my shoes? You know what? I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm about to go right now. Like, step out the door.
I think everybody has everything inside. Everybody has everything inside, a totality of everything inside. So I didn't set out to make him be a comedian, which is something we actually wanted to also correct as far as, he's a comedy, he's a comedian. No, everybody mustn't go there and be slapstick. Everybody mustn't go there to deliberately want to make people laugh. He was just living his life and everybody was reeling on the floor. He played a great role of a billionaire's son who wanted to marry a girl that the mother has given consent to. And the girl is saying no. And they cannot believe that your mother has given me consent. And this is a guy who said, I've been with Caucasians, we've been with Spanish, I've been with every woman around. Who was so important about you that I cannot? And the guy said, no, I have my pride. So, again, to our young ladies, it's not always about money. Let us sometimes follow our hearts.
Although a feel-good romantic comedy intended to entertain and provoke laughter, the multiple award-winning Imasuen embed in it a few serious but subtle agendas, including possible identity crisis for second-generation African immigrants in the West.
I think your mom's controlling your dad.
My mom controls my dad. She controls her friends, her co-workers. She even controls me. But you know what? Today that ends. Like, I'm... Okay. Yes? Yes, Mommy? Mommy, it's unlocked.
Iyke,
Yes, Mommy?
you will not believe it. Do you know that I saw that Mama Ojo today? She attacked me.
Oh. Mommy, I thought you said we shouldn't use that name in this house.
Yes, so those people are dead to me as far as I'm concerned.
Mommy, I'm sure we're dead to them too, but before you came in, I was actually about to leave, so...
Iyke, wait. Why are you always in a hurry these days? Walking now. Well, I came to see the flowers that my son Ademola said he got for you.
This is a film about our lives in the diaspora. And I feel, just like here, the younger Nigerians, the teenagers, the kids are not carried along in our storytelling, in our filmmaking. Their genre is never considered at all. It hurts me. So they are building their heroes, buying all of these things, because we are not, as an industry, thinking of these children. We're not leaving any legacy for them. Same, the second generation diasporans are not having any fun at all. They are not carried along. And there's a typical critical issue with them right now. Soon, their 2-year-old kids in the diaspora is 22. Most of this comes on the parents without realizing that these kids will get married, these kids should be there. So these are the issues that parenting, deliberately, this movie will open their eyes to. Okay, wait a minute, let us begin to pay attention as at when due to these children, because if you don't think right for them, they will think for themselves. Whichever lane they want to take is for you now to say whether it is good or bad.
Lovebirds goes to the big screens this April.